Hey guys, and welcome back to the vlog. Okay, so this was Christmas weekend, so the kitchen stayed busy. Homemade meals, baking from scratch, feeding my kids, their friends, and myself. Feeding myself is part of my healing and weight gain journey and will be incorporated into my content now and for some time, so I hope you guys like it. I'm making snickerdoodle cookies because they're Sultan's favorite. I've been making these for about a year and a half now. I make them all the time. She likes them, her friends love them, so I just whip them up really quickly. And don't worry, my pans are clean. I just ran out of parchment paper. Here, I did eventually get some, but I didn't have any then, so I just washed my pans and put the cookies on. I know they look dirty, but they're not. And then here, I'm making some naan. Well, I thought I was. I messed up, and then I realized I did. And I kind of wanted to take this part out, but I'm like, let me just leave it in. I accidentally added in baking soda instead of baking powder. My mind has been very, very foggy, and which was making me shy away from doing content because I won't allow it anymore. But yeah, I've been really forgetful and just feeling discouraged because what the heck is going on with my brain? Obviously now I know, so I'm just giving myself a lot of grace and still sharing my fails. And these are two things that I make all the time. So normally I would get really down on myself and think I make this all the time. Why am I messing up? But instead I just went ahead and remade it all over again because that's what I used to do. And now I know that it's okay and it's part of healing. There's a naan that I remade, and if you're wondering, that's not parchment paper, that's wax paper. And if I bake cookies on it, it burns and makes the whole house smoky. Now here's the proper naan. I'm going to assemble my son's pizzas. My daughter normally doesn't eat this. Every once in a while they will, but this is mainly for my son. I'm also adding some garlic powder and oregano and then provolone cheese, a little bit more oregano on top. I'm going to be making some lemonade on the side also, and I think that was it for this day. Now the naan pizza is all done. My son is trying to tell me he wants me to cut them all again and make them smaller. And I'm like, boy, you better take this plate because I am hungry too. Here's mine. I ran out of hot dog buns. I had a little meatball sub with some QP, fries, and pickles. Oh, dang, that was quick. This is the next day. I'm making an oatmeal bowl. I have some sliced banana, blueberries, raspberries, which are my favorite berries, and some chopped dates. And I don't always make my bowls look pretty like this. I included a clip where I just throw everything into a bowl too because it really do be like that sometimes. I really am so over eating oatmeal. I just eat it because it's safe and I need to eat something. Making my plates look pretty definitely helps a lot, and I just like doing it in general. I always have, and including for my kids. My kids really enjoy when I make their plates look cute ever since they were little, and I didn't know how much that meant to them until I stopped doing it. And Sultan mentioned for years, like, remember when you used to make our plates look so cute and when we used to do this and that? So yeah, that was my sign to slow down and do the things that make all of us happy. And yes, I want to gain weight, but I'm trying to do it the healthiest way, girl. I don't want to end up like how I have before and people asking me if I'm pregnant. This plate was the following day. I'm having some leftover salmon with kind of the same setup, just thrown into a plate. Again, showing you guys like, yeah, I like to eat healthy, make my plates look cute, but sometimes that doesn't always happen. I just have to be practical. Ooh, I'm putting together my bar stools. I'm going to put the brand name here, and also I'm going to link these in the description, and there will be a discount code, I believe, for you guys if you want to get these also. They sent me a couple flower beds about 2 years ago, which is now our herb garden. I don't usually do light fabric, especially if it isn't washable, but I really wanted to try something new. I always get those like mid-century modern white type easy to clean bar stools, but the kids are not babies anymore. I want something a little more chic, a little more grown up. So I picked these. These were so easy to put together too. I just had these little like sliders to put at the bottom, and guess what? I noticed at the end that these bar stools are called Jessica series bar stool. Definitely for me. That is so cute. I love that. I'm just trying to break up some of the cooking and showing you guys these bar stools real quick. Oh, I'm gonna do my press-ons. I have all my press-on stuff there, but I had this injury on my finger where I crushed my finger in the sliding door and it felt really bad for a while. So now that that's pretty much healed, I wanted to put on some nails for Christmas, and I'm just having a little snack. I had this snack pretty much every day often. Those yogurt bites with some cashews, pretzels. The inside of this one look like a heart. Those are yogurt covered raspberries, by the way. My probiotic drink. Oh, and then I still haven't gotten any buns and I'm stuck on this meal, so I'm having it again. I'm also prepping some like makeshift chicken bulgogi. I didn't add any like pear, kiwi, or apple like how people normally do with the meat. I just didn't find it necessary. It still tastes great in my opinion. So I'm just like letting this marinate in the fridge until I'm ready to eat it later or the next day. I'm always just trying to think about myself too when it comes to eating. I'm always thinking about my kids, but I have to remember that I need to eat also. Oh, that clip you guys will see in the official reel, but I had a bunch of vegetables to chop up, and then I also ended up making a couple of salads that I'll share in that reel coming up in about a week or so. And here I am making some egg bites. I have egg, turkey, cheese, mushrooms, onions, green onions. I did spray the pan with some Pam beforehand. Now I'm melting down some butter, or browning some butter, for some brown butter chocolate chip cookies. These cookies are so good. I make them all the time. The kids, their friends cannot stop asking about these. Sultan often trades these cookies at school. I'll talk more about the cookies later, but they are so good. Right now I am starting some rice for fried rice, and I'm also gonna roast some sweet potatoes. Those are my egg bites that came out stuck a little bit, but they came out so good. I ate one. I think I ended up having 3 before I put them away. The sticky rice is looking good, and normally I should use old rice, but I didn't have any and the girls wanted fried rice, so I'm just going with it. Now I have my fruits that I never actually washed before I put them away. They're all in their original packaging. Life be busy sometimes, so now with whatever's left, I'm going to put in separate containers, wash them, and have them ready to go in the fridge for the kids. I also picked up these strawberries again. I haven't had them in forever. Last time I got them, I just had them for myself, and Sultan was a little jealous. So I picked them up this time and let her know her and her friend can enjoy them in a fruit salad coming up. Oh, and I also wanted to make some horchata for the kids. They love horchata, and I added extra cinnamon because they asked me to. So for my horchata so far, I just have the washed rice, and then I added in some boiling hot water with the cinnamon sticks, 1 anise, and I'm going to cover that and leave it in the fridge overnight. Now I am getting started on the girls' bentos because since I've been cooking for Sultan and her friend, she specifically asked me to also make her a bento, and I thought that was so cute, so I just started making her bentos. I of course make them more food than just bentos, but she sees Sultan's lunchbox at school all the time, so now that she's hanging out here, she's like, can you make that? Like, of course I can. What else do you like? They're going out to feed the stray cats some treats, so the least I can do is pack them some lunches. I decided to cut up the chicken bulgogi, and I'm cooking it up right now for later and tomorrow as kind of like a meal prep. I just don't want to make excuses later of why I'm not eating or don't have time to eat because I'm pretty busy in the kitchen. I did want to eat those leftovers from the bentos that I made from the girls earlier because we're trying to not waste food also. I end up eating leftovers and the ends of things all the time, and don't worry if you hear the kids yelling in the background, they're outside playing. Also want to point out that I am most definitely taking breaks in between all of this cooking. When I'm eating, I'm sitting down and eating and taking a break for about 30 minutes, 45 minutes, sometimes even an hour, as much as I need before I get back to it. I also have my office chair close by so I can sit down if I need to, but right now I am making some Christmas cookies for the girls. I ended up making so many cookies, hundreds over the Christmas break. I mix up my cookies and put them in the fridge to chill. The chocolate chip cookies are for the following night and the sprinkle cookies are for tonight. My sweet potatoes were done roasting and cool, so I put those in the fridge, and I was hungry, so I'm making myself some food, leftovers. I have like half rice and just my cold salads and also my Uncrustable. My portions are really small because I'm trying to like stretch my stomach and get used to eating normal amounts again. So now that I've opened up my appetite a bit more, I have like an Uncrustable or a shake after each of my small meals. And here I'm just getting a snack ready for the kids because of course they're outside playing, jumping around, they're hungry again. So they have a big bowl of popcorn and some kiwi. I took a break, caught up on my show, and now I have some washed prepped cut chicken wings that I'm going to season up and make for the kids for their food. Emir is also here eating with the girls. I didn't point that out before. I always say the girls, but he's also eating. Sultan's friend that hangs out with us is her bestie, so I usually give them their stuff like as a couple, but Emir is eating the exact same things. They are eating, if not outside with them, inside with me. I had some leftover butter, so I'm just quickly making some frosting because I had an idea to frost 2 of the sprinkle cookies as dessert for the girls. I ended up doing more of this later, but Ruby is not here. She is out and about with her friend. She is 16. They drive, they go to the mall, out to eat here or there. Ruby barely eats at home anymore. She just talked about it the other day, like, wow, I haven't had home food in so long. And I'm like, yeah, you need to start eating here again. Now maybe she'll be convinced to let me pack a picnic for her and her friends to take to the park and enjoy now that the weather is like perfect. So for the cookies, I did plain, some with white chocolate chips, and then some frosted. I'm trying not to see what I wanted to put in my cookie boxes for this year. This is like 2 days or 3 maybe before Christmas, which is when I decided I wanted to do this because of TikTok. Now I am plating up the girls' food, and they said they wanted Chick-fil-A sauce, lots of it. So I'm adding even more, and I think they came back and just got the whole bottle. And here I am frosting those 2 cookies and just putting some mints on the side just for the girls to try. They loved it, and I ended up frosting all of the rest the next day. So freaking adorable. I can't believe I used to make cookies that were hard as a rock, and now they're so cute. Oh my god, anyway, so it's the next day and I'm having my egg bites that I just warmed up in the air fryer. I have that random piece of salmon to the side that's defrosting to make a lunch for my son, and I'm going to show you what his plates normally look like. I have this spinach salad. It's a Korean recipe. I don't remember the exact name for it. And then I have this cabbage salad that I also put together and some kiwi. One of my nails was already off and I didn't even bother to put it back on. I think this was one of the days where I realized that my stomach was indeed stretching because I was able to eat immediately after this, and like I said, my portions are really small, but this was only about a week ago, just about a little bit less than that, and I'm already eating more than this. That sounds like progress to me, and here go my plate. It looks so delicious. I didn't show it. I guess not, but it was in frame for so long. I'm sure you guys saw it. Anyways, this is my son's plate. He loves his fries with Old Bay and salt, and that's just some air fried salmon with seaweed. And of course, in his little matching Mickey cup, he's having some almond milk. One thing about it, my son eats down. He's almost 90 pounds. He's almost 9 years old. He's not overweight by any means. He eats so many whole foods, which I'm so grateful for because he is autistic and that can be a challenge when it comes to eating. So I'm very grateful that he eats a lot of whole foods and healthy foods and he likes them. I was putting together bentos for the girls with some leftover fried rice. I just fried up a hot dog really quick and gave them some of the leftover chicken bulgogi. I'm saying so much. And that little fruit salad off to the side was for my son. And the reason why I pack it up sometimes like this is because, like I said, they be off feeding the stray cats and all around town. So I just want them to have something to eat with them, because if I don't, they'll just eat snacks all day or not at all. And by the time Sultan gets back home and she's like, I'm hungry, I'm tired, so I just feed them. One thing is for sure, they check in a lot more often. I'm also brewing them up some sweet tea, and those bentos were so small, I felt bad. I didn't prepare any rice. I thought I had enough and didn't, so I made up for it later with their dinner. It's time to blend up and strain the horchata. I'm also adding in some water, heavy whipping cream, carnation milk, and sweetened condensed milk. I gave it a try and it was so good. I put it in the fridge to chill. Also, I added in some vanilla extract in with the horchata. Now I'm balling up the chocolate chip cookies, the brown butter chocolate chip cookies. Girl, these are so good, and you have to let them rest in the fridge. That's the only way they're gonna turn out this good. I'm gonna leave the recipe. It's also in a YouTube short, but these are the type of cookies that you only make for people that you love or trying to impress. Girl, make them for yourself. Self-love. When I eat one of these cookies, I gotta sit down, slow down, close my eyes, and enjoy. They're so good. I'm not exaggerating at all. Make them, try them, and you'll understand. Anyways, so since I want to do a little Christmas theme, I'm adding some of these green and red M&Ms to some of them. I didn't know how my son would react to having the M&Ms in the cookies, so I'm already surprised that he likes the chocolate chip cookies. So I'm trying to just tread lightly. He ended up loving them. These cookies were gone. And I said I was going to make up for those small bentos, so I'm also whipping up some of Sultan's favorite dinner rolls. I set the rolls off to the side to proof while I had something to eat because I was starving. I'm having the leftover bulgogi, sweet potato. I put the plate down because it was so heavy. Y'all like this plate? It's so cute. I found it at Ross. Oh, the rolls are proofed, so I'm going to go ahead and put those in the oven. Before I do that, I'm going to egg wash them. I'm making more frosting for the rest of the sprinkle cookies that I made the night before, and the chocolate chip cookies are starting to also come out of the oven. It smells so good in here. So the first cake and frosting that I baked from scratch was Sultan's birthday back in July. But now that I've been doing this now for a while, I think it's about time I get some proper baking stuff, especially for cakes, because I like watching cake videos on like Facebook and TikTok. I also made some Alfredo pasta for the girls, and this was supposed to be chicken katsu, and then I ended up adding a bunch of other seasonings just to make it taste better because I wasn't going to make the katsu sauce in time. So this is crispy chicken breasts with Alfredo and homemade rolls, and then also that horchata that I made the day before, and then cookies for dessert. I did 4 quick little cookie boxes for the neighbors and Sultan's friends' family. It's the next morning. I'm eating my meal prep, of course, because that's why I made it. Gotta stay fed so I can feed everybody else. Today I'm making the girls' bentos. Again, Sultan said she wanted these baked potatoes in the microwave. Never done that before. And then I just whipped up some cute little cheese on the side for them and that little rose dill butter. There's also an onigiri. I stuck in some crispy chicken breast from the night before in there too. Then kept it super simple today with some mozzarella quesadillas, more leftover food, leftover seaweed, and the 2 last cookies from the night before. They really go that fast, but don't worry, I did a whole another batch or several batches on Christmas. And this was Christmas Eve. I didn't have anything sweet for the kids prepared, so I threw together this quick Christmas snack, just some pretzels, kisses, and a M&M on top. And then I also made some confetti Hello Kitty pancakes, which is some powdered sugar and homemade whipped cream. I made a blue one for my son. So cute. Sultan's bestie was like, oh my gosh, I need to take a picture and show my mom. She's so cute. We love having her. And this was me on Christmas. We had a Christmas sleepover and I did all that in a reel. It's already up on my channel and on Instagram. For Christmas, I didn't do very much filming at all. I made burrito tacos, and then I also made this chicken that I'm going to share a reel for. But that is pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and I will make more like this. And I'll talk to you guys in the next one. I'm losing sight 'cause I am falling. I'm so deep down.